Every nigga that shit didn't go loop. We ain't heard about this shit. They ain't like how I was handling them rap niggas. Them rap niggas been reporting all my shit. I just got there. I can't even pay them this shit.
Tiflum.
I am having another baby. Every time when they rap man, why you rap? Street champion. Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's just keep it all rap. When you talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So, they talk about, yeah, yo, fell off. You know what I'm saying?
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny. I'll get there as soon as I can. I'll get back to it then.
Hello, this is Morse Mutual Insurance. I think we can handle that.
Yo, mama's ass was huge.
confirmed. I have your position. I will also access compound CCTV once you are inside. You know, I am almost jealous of you, out there in the field once again. But then I think of the drainage pipe you're about to swim through, and I am not so jealous. The entrance is right up ahead. Perfect. As we say in Navy, you want the element of surprise? Choose least hygienic option. Now, enjoy your little swim, yes? Judging from the lack of terrified screams, I will assume you made it through the uncharted tunnel and into the den of strung-out militiamen. Good. Things are going according to plan, huh? Now, let's see what he has for us in the vault this time. You're in the area where Mr. Rubio's personal bodyguards operated. These men will know every soldier under their command. No disguise will fool them. You should remember there is a cliff here. It is an attractive alternative to being captured alive.
Todas esas ratas subiéndose al barco.
What is your position? On this schematic, you are walking through walls now. Another fingerprint scanner here. Okay, standard procedure with the tool. Cycle through the fragments and match them up to the target print. You're through. It cannot be far. my experience, you can also find the key. Good thinking. Always check the safe. I'm sorry, the CCTV image. Was that a gun made of gold? Now for the delicate part. The glass case, bulletproof, shatterproof. You will need the plasma cutter, and you will need to be very careful. The problem with plasma cutters, you are not careful, they overheat. I learned this the hard way. Cutting into undersea pipeline, at least you are above the waterline, yes? So, a statue of a panther made from gemstones. I will predict now. When you come to sell this, my mother-in-law will be first in the line. Bad news. They have sealed the drainage pipe. You will need to look for another way out of there. Extra guards just arrived. Be careful.
I need a mantra. Like, oh, fuck it.
If you see anything you like on the way out, do not be shy. Help yourself.
Calm down, baby. Calm the fuck down. Calm down, baby. Calm the fuck down. I need a mantra. Like, oh, fuck it.
¡Hueputa! Dije que no se me acerque, gonorrea.
¡Carajo! ¡Vidas, hueputa!
Yes, you are clear of the compound. This is the final straight. Fight your way through the last guards, and we get out of here. I had to relocate the sub while you were inside. Pinging you the new location now.
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
That breaks the camel's hump, I think. They have their attack boats mobilized along the coast.
I just took a shower above the clouds. You know why? Because this is the Emirates A380.
You know, last season, Lakers, well, we didn't know how that tournament was going to be. It ended up being awesome.
It was fantastic,
right?
Especially when we got to Vegas.
Right.
Just the intensity what the teams were playing for. I love this thing.
Yeah, I think it's going to be even more interesting this year when you look at the teams that are competing and you look at all the young teams that haven't won anything. The question is, it's going to be one of those young teams that are going to gravitate to this because they need that feeling of accomplishing something.
Let's start with the 76ers here because there was so much anticipation and excitement around this team heading into the season, but it has been an absolute mess. Health was the biggest question coming into the season, and it's played a massive role in derailing this team from the get-go. Now, Joel Embiid is scheduled to make his debut on Tuesday at this point, Coach. How much faith do you have in them and Joel playing in this NBA Cup?
Very little. I mean, this is going to be his first game since we've seen him play in the Olympics. You don't know what kind of condition he's been in. And obviously, if you haven't had a game under your belt, you can't recreate the game in practice. And New York, man, Karl Anthony Towns is playing well right now. And I can just see Karl attacking Joel Embiid. I can see Joel Embiid getting fouled up early. I think it's going to take him 10, 11, 12 games to get in basketball game shape. So I would give a huge advantage to the Knicks because we don't know what kind of condition how Joel Embiid is going to play.
Yeah, no Tyrese Maxey, Paul George still finding his way back too. Well, let's talk about the Knicks. How do you see their chances?
Well, their chances against the Philadelphia 76ers go way up. I think for them is a little bit of a slow start because they're trying to find their rhythm. Karl Anthony Towns has played well. Mikal Bridges is the one player, Sam. This is watch the Knicks. He hasn't been bad. Just hasn't been as good as we thought fitting in when these guys get double teamed. I think right now, though, the one thing I look at the New York Knicks right now is can they beat you as far as playing ugly games like they did last year? Right now, I think they're trying to win pretty. They got that gut wagon trying to win ugly.
Yeah, I mean, but they're a different team now.
Yeah.
You add a guy like Karl Anthony Towns, you're going to go from being a great, rugged defensive team to a team that can score. Karl Anthony Towns is a
and they made 19 of them. So they tend to make a lot of threes.
That's pretty good, right, Jim?
That's a good percentage.
That's a really good night. And Boston wins it 113-107. Really good news for them, getting Jaylen Brown back. Let's hear from him.
31 minutes. So, I mean, that's probably what you can expect here. Is 30-ish minutes for him to game four. Want to play and 34 points. Look, 31 minutes. So, I mean, especially against Carl. Make 32 of 35 field goal attempts this season. That is never been up for the Knicks. This is not, like you said the other day, Lowry stuff. Like, let me go to Giannis Antetokounmpo, over 6.5 dimes. Still available. Get it while the getting's good, though. And I'm sprinkling 0.2 units on a 5-to-1 triple-double, and I really thought this was going to be closer to 10-to-1, like 8-to-1, 10-to-1. But I'm biased because I sprinkled on Giannis triple-double in all 8 games that he played without Dame last year, and that's what this bet is completely predicated upon. He hit it twice, by the way. 2 triple-doubles in 8 games without Dame last season. It's all about the assists. You know he's getting the double-double in the points and rebounds. You highlighted that 30 points and 10 boards for him is a good look around even money as a little same-game parlay for him because he's going to come out firing, and we know that he can score, and we know that he can rebound. So those are great. I think the assists are a little bit underlooked here because of the fact that look at what he does without Dame. He's point Giannis. Plus, he's got no Chris Middleton, so he's extra point Giannis out there. No more Campaign or anybody like that that's been there as backup point guards in the last couple of years. Really ain't no backup point guard right now because it hasn't been that good to also get out into transition a little bit more than they do with him and aren't really looking for him, obviously, to get into the half court, which is good. He had a 6'8", 6'9" body to go up against him, but sprinkle on the triple-double. You can also sprinkle on 19.5 year times. They're Jalen Durant the team. So something that Bickerstaff has done. Shots last week. He had a 42.5% usage rate. This is not a normal offensive player within a system, if you want to compare these. So I'm going to close it out here with LaMelo Ball, who has been doing ridiculous things this season. Over 27.5 points, very high. He took 30 shots last week. He had a 42.5% usage rate. This is not a normal offensive player within a system, if you want to call it a system. So we're going to be seeing Trey Mann, also questionable for this game. So they're losing ball handlers quickly. Might be seeing some Vasilije Micic in there. I believe he's going to be coming off the injury list. That's my guy. You give me Meach props, and you know I'm hitting. I'm the Meach whisperer. So keep an eye out for my later Meach bets today when they might come out. But for now, we'll stick to LaMelo to get 28. I think getting 30 in this one is highly likely. I'll just say it again. He's averaging 29 shots in the last 3 games. 2 of those without Miles Bridges, who's also out in this one. They're thin. They're very, very thin. I'm only betting them plus 8.5, as I mentioned in the Best Bets episode, because of how bad this Magic is. Just as much to do with how bad the Magic are. I don't think either of these teams should be favored by 9 over anybody, especially not each other, when it's just going to be, trading blows back and forth in what's probably just going to be a real choppy game. But for LaMelo, he's coming into a situation where I'm expecting another 25 to 30 shots for him. He is getting to the free throw line enough times to also make it go. He can score other ways besides that free ball, and he's also driving to the lane. Like it's if you look at his shot chart, yes, he loves to shoot above the break, but that's just because that's the most efficient shot for him in terms of the three. But he's been getting into the lane.
It's a magic defense. It's hard to score. A little hesitant to take any. Yeah, worth a look just on volume alone.
Yeah, I mean that's.
I don't need to go down there. Like I'll freeze, especially if there's no Trey Man. No, there's no Bridges. Like and it's a magic defense.
YouTube is happening. It's Tuesday, November 12th, and we're going to take Boston 14.5. We're going to anticipate. We're doing this in case Tatum plays. If he doesn't, we still file it that he's going to play. We're also going to take Brown on the PRA as well, because so we'll do that. We'll take over 35.5 PRA, and then we're good. That's 2 plays for this game. I'll do a third once I find out Pritchard or Hauser, once their props show up, because they haven't yet, and then do 3 formers on them, and then we'll move on to Sensei Gorga over 20 rebounding opportunities for.
All right, YouTube, how you doing? Welcome back to the champ.
What's up, everyone? We're going to be going to the best NBA player props on Prizepicks today. Now, I did want to show you the results from yesterday's picks from my exclusive Discord group, and as you guys see, we actually got 18 picks correct, which is absolutely insane. Guys, if you want to win big money, well, we do very much like the over for this situation here. Jalen Duren has definitely had some. So the first 3 we're talking about is Jalen Duren, and this one is for 9.5 rebounds and 1 more. Now, as you guys know, the NBA Cup is going to be on during these games, so this is a part of the group stage for the NBA Cup, but Jalen Duren has gone to the over in 2 out of the last 5 games, and now they do face off against the Miami Heat. So, when we actually look at Miami Heat, especially when it comes to the rebound category, we do actually see that when it comes to Miami Heat, they do rank surprisingly low, and they rank 24th when it comes to rebounds allowed. And that's a big reason why we do very much like the over for this situation here. Jalen Duren has definitely had some, lower rebounding type games, but we think with an easier matchup when it comes to rebounding sectors such as Miami, we definitely could see it go on the over here. Now, Jalen Duren is a center, and on top of anything else, Miami Heat also do a very poor job at restricting rebounds in this center position. So we definitely see that being lowest here in that case for just off the alone. So definitely keep an eye out for Jalen Duren, especially during this game. I see a lot of value there for going over here. So Jalen Duren, 9.5 rebounds, 4 more, I think is an absolute deal. Now getting to the next one, we're going to be talking about Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now, Giannis Antetokounmpo in the Milwaukee, we do see that Toronto position. There are big reasons, but he has gone having been the same, get the win. 5 is 6.5 assists, 4 more, I think is an absolute deal. Now getting into the next one, we're going to be talking about Terry Rozier. So, Terry Rozier, as we all know, has been playing great. However, this one is 23.5 points per and assists, and less. Now look at Terry Rozier. We've actually been going under in 5 out of the last 5 games, and they do face off against none other than the Detroit Pistons. Now when we look at Detroit Pistons, we see that they rank 12th when it comes to points allowed. On top of that, when it comes to assists allowed, Detroit Pistons rank 14th, and when it comes to rebound job at Hero, having the highest. So here are a couple of, that's do it. Terry Rozier, 423.5 points spread and assists for less. I think. Well, as you all know, I do want to get these picks out to you as soon as possible, but Prizepicks is delayed with some of their lines. So here are a couple of players you should definitely watch out for when they're drop. So first player, I do want to get these picks out to you as soon as possible, but Prizepicks is delayed with some of their lines. So here are a couple of players you should definitely watch out for when they're drop. So the first player we're going to be talking about is none other than Tyler Hero. So when we look at Tyler Hero, we actually do see that he has been playing great, averaging 23.2 points, also 5.2 rebounds and assists. So he's done a fantastic job for none other than Miami Heat. The Miami Heat face off against the Detroit Pistons. So like a important player, but we do for his like shots and state. So for that reason, we do very much like the number for this situation. When it comes to points, actually ranking fifth in the NBA so far, so he's definitely doing it for the first game. a fantastic job at restricting points to the point guard position, but I mean, very much in the lower tier for all point spreads and assists. So this one's kind of a no-brainer, guys. Devin Booker for the over here at like it. When it comes to Booker, not only does he have a great 26 there and have themselves has been having a lot of value there to go on the under, but like I always mentioned, keep an eye for the line first. The line is too close to his averages and actually slowing down a lot of fast-paced games. So that's a big reason why we do like the under for this one, especially when it comes to LaMelo Ball. But we'll definitely keep an eye out for his line. I see a lot of value there to go on the under, but like I always mentioned, keep an eye for the line first. The line is too close to his averages and definitely will be going there. Next, Orlando Magic do a great job of actually slowing down a lot of fast-paced games. So that's a big reason why we do like the under for this one, especially when it comes to LaMelo Ball. But we'll definitely keep an eye out for his line. I see a lot of value there to go on the under, but like I always mentioned, keep an eye for the line first. The line is too close to his averages and definitely will be going there. Now getting into the next one, we're going to be talking about Devin Booker. So Devin Booker from the Phoenix Suns has been averaging 23.1 points, 3.9 rebounds, and 7.2 assists, while also shooting 40% from the field. They're doing a fantastic job for none other than the Phoenix Suns, and the Phoenix Suns do have themselves a great matchup against the Utah Jazz coming into the group stage for the NBA Cup. Now, Suns, great record, 8-2. They've been on an absolute tear, and Jazz are the complete opposite, going 7. And when we look at Utah Jazz when it comes to point spread that is allowed, they do rank 26 when it comes to points allowed, and also rank 26 when assists allowed, and then rebounds allowed is second. So very much in the lower tier for all point spreads and assists. This one's kind of a no-brainer, guys. Devin Booker for the over here at like it. When it comes to Booker, not only does he have a great use of great all departments, but he's a very efficient scorer, very efficient at getting assists, especially when it comes to defense. And on top of that, rebounds, you definitely still can go in the over there. You definitely have a lot of possibilities for that one as well. But when it comes to someone like Devin Booker, I think points and assists is definitely where you want to focus on due to the fact that he does have a higher use rate of those departments. But unfortunately, it's no disrespect to Utah Jazz fans, but Jazz is just an awful team. They've been playing absolutely, not the best. And because of that, they've definitely suffered. They've had a lot of games that get developed in blowout situations. And we definitely see that. Maybe not being the case in this one, but we definitely see someone like Devin Booker being able to stack stuff and go on the lines here. So you shouldn't have any, sort of trouble going on the over. Definitely keep an eye out for points, since it is probably Devin Booker's highest usage rate. But assists is definitely where Booker has shined late recently. We definitely here. So keep an eye out for the over for Devin Booker when it comes to his points and assist line. We are also expecting a pretty fast-paced game. Nothing too major, but definitely enough volume to see someone like Booker going over here, and that's why he's really big here. So keep an eye out for Devin Booker's line. If it is under his averages, he definitely will be going over. So guys, if you want to
we handcraft every surface like a Dodge an ultra-performing inner space for a beautiful mattress at an indescribable color. Save up to $800 on select industrial design. Stearns & Foster. We were there in Paris. Exclusive events at incredible restaurants. Nights at the Sapphire Lounge on the Seine. Heaven.
Experience the world as an insider, from exclusive lounges to immersive dining experiences, all with Chase Sapphire Reserve.
Yo, what's up, guys? Noah here. $50 you can use to then play additional lineup. Any mummies went off the playground. It did not. Winter Park Jr. Dealing with the injury right now, and Winter Park Jr. is still out. Already been ruled out.
Come on, all that noise, bro.
Again, expect Jogan to again start lineup. Jogan's gone over the PRA line all 4 games he has started in Winter Park Jr. And looking at his minutes in those games, he's playing pretty solid minutes. I don't even mind taking the play this spring. I come to their water. John Bridges has 17. Yeah, not Cameron Payne. Been out lately. He has Alex Bowling. But clearly, just looking at they're only averaging our line is 33.5. Anything's going to rip out is that games that I think the only shooting late 4 rebounds. And he actually started the Anthony Melton over Gary Payton. they've got melting continue. So I'm expecting a bit more of the season. DFD melting at a 22% user rate. Be a guy that can earn. I can't take sportsbook bets. So for those of you that wanted, that's included in the Patreon package. There's no additional charge for that. It's all included. Check it out, guys. Link down below in the description. But again, appreciate you guys watching. Hit that like button if you did enjoy. Make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. Be sure to go check out Prizepicks, guys. If you don't have an account on Prizepicks, use that promo code NOAH. When you sign up, play additional balance. What's up, guys? I am back, and I'm looking at some more NBA plays in today's video over great stuff. You see all the different players that we have right here from the NHL, up from things like that. So, not cover his rebounds and assists. Dallas Mavericks game here because I look at the line. It's not been super great in the last few games. Called the slip generator, and this was up over 2,000 units. So on the board, throwing through $6 big bucks on Prizepicks, giving you a profit margin of 7.57%. So you want this tool for yourself, you get it for yourself down in my description. This time, though, click on the slip generator and then personally, I like him over 9.5 rebounds. That's what I also locked in. Notifications turned on. That way, you can only see your uploads and to get in for you nice move, get top, and how good to be 9.5. Good dirt is going to be because tonight they have 4 and had 11 against them already. Nick Richards, 9 minutes. Also, I don't see proposals. Stacy, use my promo code DOMG Props. They will give you a free pick and a $200 deposit match. Right there, if you are a user here over DOMG Props over on there today over on Better Picks. Discounted 26.5, 20.5 PRA. Available and on most apps, so the main plays here is going to actually be over 20.5 PRA. But I will look points plus rebounds here for new Prizepicks guys. This is a revenge game spot here against Golden State. It's his first time playing against Golden State, and it will be in Golden State, by the way. My personal play here is over the 20.5 PRA. Available and on most apps, so the main plays here is going to actually be over 20.5 PRA. But I will look points plus rebounds here for new Prizepicks guys. This is a revenge game spot here against Golden State. It's his first time playing against Golden State, and it will be in Golden State, by the way. We're going to the Warriors. So I think it's going to result in Klay Thompson, putting up some more field goal attempts. A little bit extra motivation here for Klay Thompson to clear this line here. He has not been super great in the last few games. He's been shooting 4 for 13 lines, unfortunately. And the game's up 30-plus minutes. He's over in minutes from Klay Thompson, and if he can persist. Both are pretty good. Of course, have been really, really good. But like I said, he's probably going over. He just now you get the one that might be doing the dub club, get all of my plays, Thompson, his points plus rebounds, or also his 20.5 PRA. I love both spots here. So I'm not done with the 3 plays quite yet, but one that might be doing the dub club, get all of my plays, instead of strictly every single day, all sports, not from the daily grind, on prize, updated at playtime. There's a ton of Draymond Green on their assists, John Collins rebounds and assists. A lot of different types of value are available right now on the board. Throwing through $6 big bucks on Prizepicks, giving you a profit margin of 7.57. So you want this tool for yourself, you get it.
The future of cool, comfortable sleep is here. Introducing the new Sleep Cover Climate Cool Swap Bed. Only swap bed in the world that actively cools and effortlessly adjusts to both of you. Sleep up to 15 degrees cooler on each side. It actively cools by drawing.
Welcome back. It is Tuesday, November 12th. Now, the biggest note, though, for this is that when you look at this, how do they decide who's come back to backs? So I'll let him slide there. The Timberwolves also could. He's going to get a lot of action in that pick and roll with the guy that sets the screen for him. Timberwolves are going to stay home on the shooters that are in terms of the depth on this team. But Cal Bridges is going to play a ton of minutes, and I hate the matchup for him. Bridges this season is averaging 15.3 points a game. He scored and hit this over. But Cal Bridges is going to play a ton of minutes, and I hate the matchup for him. Bridges this season is averaging 15 points a game. He scored and hit this over 7 of 9. Last game versus Indiana, he only had to play 42 minutes but he went 4 for 11, 0 for 6 for 3, and only scored 2. The odds of Bridges going 0 for 6 for 3, probably pretty unlikely. So we should see him starting to knock down some more shots. And also, the matchup with Indiana, not a good one for him. We know Bridges now with the Knicks, he's more of a catch and shoot, spot up kind of guy, or coming off screens. This Pacers team that allows the third leading catch and shoot, made 3 in the NBA. This matchup against the Sixers is a little bit better. The Sixers allow the 5th highest field goal percentage on catch and shoot threes. They allow the 4th highest quarter. Now, they aren't giving up the most field goal attempts from those respected areas of catch and shoot or 3-point attempts. I think that's a little bit to do with how slow they play. Again, we know Bridges is one of the best 3-point shooters in the corner in the NBA. So we should see him get some opportunities. He's also played pretty well in Philly. I believe, right, the Sixers were the team that I think his mom worked for them. They drafted him and then immediately traded him. Like,
But there wasn't any spots that I was in love with, so we're going to pick the Earl.
He doesn't get 10 points, but let's be honest, he gets 10 points. It basically comes down to the rebound. Joel Embiid, as I record this, there's been no mention of a minute. And let's be honest, it's probably going to be one. Joel Embiid coming into the Sixers lineup. Paul George has been on minutes for return. Would be not surprising anyone if Joel Embiid's like, hey, he's on a 26 to 30 minutes. That wouldn't shock anyone. And I don't see him playing randomly 38 minutes here. And it's a terrible matchup this season. The Knicks allowing the fewest rebounds for team centers. In fact, only 2 centers have hit this over at 10 or more rebounds for the Knicks. Alfred Sengun, Jared Allen, likely better rebounds than the Knicks as well. Embiid, obviously, we know how talented he is, and if you look at his sort of hit rates last season, he hit 10 plus rebounds in Waters for 40. But I don't like this spot here. Again, you're having to defend Carlin Towns. Obviously, Towns, we know, one of the best of all time for big men. And so, you're going to see Joel Embiid. Maybe he doesn't come outside of the paint to guard Cat. Well, Cat's going to be launching that thing from 3. And when he does come out for maybe some late contests, he's obviously not there trying to grab rebounds. So, I think that's an easy way. I don't see him getting offensive rebounds either. And yeah, Martin, I like all those 3 guys offer it. DraftKings, for whatever reason, took down the Capella under. It should pop up hopefully later on today. Why are we fading Capella, though? Let's talk about it. In 11 games this season, Clint, his averages are on the screen up to 18.8 PRA. He's under this line in 7 of 11 games. His overs, the Wizards twice, Kings and the Bulls. I'll be honest, the only difficult-ish matchup is the Kings there. The Wizards are one of the worst defenses in the league. The Bulls, I haven't seen a worse defense in the league. They suck. They give up 3 lay-ins left and right. This is not a good matchup against the Celtics. So you can have his work cut out. Capella already faced Boston earlier this season. He had 2.5 rebounds and 1 assist in 17 minutes. Now the Hawks lost that game by 30. I'm not saying the Hawks lose by 30 tonight, but they are 16-point underdogs, and they're going to be without Trae Young. Now Trae Young obviously makes Capella's life 100 times easier if that's what you say. I mean, look, Trae Young now out. I'd rather not count on Giannis to have to get the rebounds. Do I think he gets 10 rebounds? Absolutely. But I'd be kicking myself if he got trying to chase an extra 50. So I'll take the plus 550. Now, if you're different, 10 assists in triple double is like plus 100, maybe. Now, Damian Lillard out with a concussion. It checks out based on I have a concussion after watching him fire up bricks in his last game against the Celtics when he took us over.
Here are your top 2 sleeper plays for Tuesday night in the NBA. Hit that thumbs up button and get up to $100 coming back. Then subscription those concerns too. No Tyrese Maxey. I don't know what changes all of a sudden. Going to the fourth move. Somebody who will take a punch. Jack him up, Klay Thompson. More than 2.5 made threes for Klay. This is a big game as he and the Mavs turn to Golden State. Expect Klay to hoist up at least 9-10 threes. Here are your top 2 sleeper plays for Tuesday night in the NBA. Hit that thumbs up button and get up to $100 deposit on Sleeper and a free square just for using code SA2. We're going to start with less than 2.5 made threes by Paul George. All talk about those threes back. Then subscription those concerns too. No Tyrese Maxey. I don't know what changes all of a sudden. George going to take more threes. Somebody who will take a punch. Jack 'em up, Clay Thompson. More than 2.5 made for Clay. This is a big game as he and the Mavs turn to Golden State. Expect Clay to hoist up at least 9-10 threes. Here are your top 2 sleeper plays. Here are your top 2 underdog plays for Tuesday night in the NBA. Hit that thumbs up button. The drama surrounding a reporter getting shoved. The Knicks knocked out the Sixers all for long enough. This is not 10.5 PRA. Look, this guy's going to have his hands all over this game, especially squaring off against the Dallas. Higher than 35.5 PRA. Look, this guy's going to have his hands all over this game, especially squaring off against the Dallas Mavericks. And Klay Thompson, mind you, this is a statement game by Steph. Here are your top 2 underdog plays for Tuesday night in the NBA. Hit that thumbs up button. Get a 10.5 PRA. Look, this guy's going to have his hands all over this game, especially squaring off against the Dallas Mavericks. And Klay Thompson, mind you, this is a statement game by Steph. Here are your top 2 underdog plays for Tuesday night in the NBA. Hit that thumbs up button. Get up to $1,000 deposit match and a free square on underdog just for using code SA4. Let's start with the big news. That's the big fella coming back to Philly. And Joel Embiid probably on a minutes restriction. Also dealing with the drama surrounding a reporter getting shoved. The Knicks.
Here, these are my 2 bets. Here are Jazz, which is a bottom-tier team. They're second worst in the subpar Western Conference team. Dropped 4 points. And next, we're looking at Klay Thompson for 4 made threes. This second worst in the league in points. Tonight's game is on Jazz, which is a bottom-tier team. They're second worst in the league in points, rebounds, assists, allowed to shooting guard. Devin Booker, the last time he was on the road against a subpar Western Conference team, dropped 40 points. And next, we're looking at Klay Thompson for 4 made threes. This game against the Golden State Warriors goes without. These are my 2 best NBA minus 2.5 button for me. And let's get.
This is for Tuesday over at Betting Pros, and I have a minus 160 odds. So we got.
Oh, Derek, you might have looked at the second half for this.
Let me close things out with one more over, but it's a hypothetical over. You need to know if KD's out. Like, there's just too big of an impact in this Suns and Warriors game for me to know, to feel comfortable picking anything in terms of a prop from that game without him. So, if KD is out, I'm taking Booker over 35.5 points and assists. And this is coming off of taking Booker under 41.5 points and assists.
We'll shoot 32% for the field. This is 3-point line this year right now.
Wow. Devin Booker went diamond against the Celtics.
What? I'm coming.
I'll come.
It's System Tuesday over at Betting Pros, and I have a rebounds under system that is hitting at 60%. Make sure you get that Betting Pros app wherever you get your apps in the App Store to get that system and plenty more. But I'm going with Prizepicks. Minus 160 odds. So if you don't care about laying a 41 night parlay, then you can absolutely do it nice and early. 5.5 rebounds. He has gone over his rebound plots in 5 of 9. I know that doesn't look good. But he's gone under 5.5 rebounds in 7 of 9 this season. And he's right. And the first time he got 8 rebounds, he immediately went under the second time. The second time he got 8 rebounds was recently against Chicago Bulls, and now I'm expecting him to go under again. In fact, he's gone under against Boston Celtics already. And I think that that's going to continue. So get
are 6 props for Taco Tuesday. If we get over 125 likes on this video, I will do a 6-man video for Wednesday, right above, so you never miss it. We went 6-1 with our best bet with 70 props. 1 spot left for our NFL plus. You get a lot of goodies with the taco. Steph Curry over 3. Jalen Brunson over 20.5 points first taco. Klay Thompson back to Golden State. Over 15.5 points, rebounds, assists. Steph Curry over 3.5 3-point field goal. Karl Anthony Towns under 34 points. Plus over 15.5 points, rebounds, assists. Steph Curry. Jalen Brunson over 20.5 points first taco. Klay Thompson back to Golden State. Over 15.5 points, rebounds, assists. Steph Curry over 3.5 3-point field goal. Karl Anthony Towns under 34 points. Plus rebounds, Mike Conley, 14.5 points. Klay Thompson back to Golden State. Over 15.5 points, rebounds, assists. Steph Curry over 3.5 3-point field goal. Karl Anthony Towns under 34 points. Plus rebounds, Mike Conley, 14.5 points. Plus assists, Joel. First game of the year. I will take his over 25.5 points. NBA 0.5 points. Plus assists, Joel. Karl Anthony Towns under 34 points. Plus rebounds, Mike Conley, 14.5 points. Plus assists, Joel. First game for 34 points. Plus rebounds, Mike Conley, 14.5 points. Plus assists, Joel. First game of the year. I will take his over 25.5 points. NBA article will be out by 1 p.m. above. Over 15.5 points, rebounds, assists. Steph Curry over 3.5 3-point field goal. Karl Anthony Towns under 34 points. Plus rebounds, Mike Conley, 14.5 points. Plus assists, Joel. Field goal. Karl Anthony Towns under 34 points. Plus rebounds, Mike Conley, 14.5 points. Plus assists, Joel. First game of the year. I will take his over 25.5 points. NBA article will be out by 1 p.m. above. These are my 2 best NBA bets for Tuesday, Utah Jazz. Subscribe button for me and let's have points for the Toronto Raptors. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button for me and let's cash it. These are my 2 best NBA bets for Tuesday, November 12th. Let's go. My first bet today is the Phoenix Suns minus 32.5 points against the Toronto Raptors. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button for me and let's cash it. These are my 2 best NBA bets for Tuesday, November.
Here's your top 2 underdog plays. So there's a 4 friction. Also dealing with blocking around pressure to be out there long enough to not take the game. Let's go step higher than 35.5 ERA. Look, this guy's going to have his hands all over this game, especially squaring off against the Dallas Mavericks and Klay Thompson.
Hey guys, Ryan here, Rebel Sports Page. Some football, during football, kind of a stretch.
AI picks for Tuesday, November 20th. Derek White over. Josh Hart over. Jalen Brunson under. Anthony Edwards under. Julius Randle under. AI picks for Tuesday, November 12th, 2020. AI picks for Tuesday, November 12th, 2024. Derek White over. Josh Hart over. Jalen Brunson under. Anthony Edwards under. Julius Randle under. AI picks for Tuesday, November 12th, 2024. Derek White over. Josh Hart over. We're about to destroy the sports books with our NBA and light on target. He's going to get over his points. He's hit 5 out of the last 6 games that have over 33 points without this. And the Cavs, well, they are just definitely next we're going to go step on the Cavs and Spurs. Cavs will score might be solid, but not the board because they go under. If
another NBA prospect. She played today. Shout out to Kevin, who's been over in Duke. Lively is out. Kevin, for real, betting on the NBA. But when I do put Jordan in my bet, they're usually with FanDuel. Second pick is going to be Mason Johnson of the Atlanta Hawks. Now, this game is played for Henry on both sides, but the under is the place for you to go here. I'm talking about Henry, I'm talking about Trey Young is listed out. DeAndre Hunter is listed out. Bogdanovich is the Atlanta Hawks. Now, this game is played with Henry on both sides, but the under is the place for you to go here. I'm talking about Henry, I'm talking about Trey Young is listed out. DeAndre Hunter is listed out. Bogdanovich is still out for his place. Over on the Boston side, obviously Porzingis is out, so they're looking at maybe Horford and Tatum possibly sitting out as well. So there's a little bit of risk involved here if you're going with players. Let's look at Jose Alvarado last night. This guy used to play out of the blue, only plays 18 minutes. He has been getting 30 plus minutes every single game over the last 12 months. Hopefully we'll get things slow, especially with the fact that there's up sitting on these various sportsbooks. So let's do that now. Using real data from real sportsbooks. 12 and a half points. Remember, this is a little bit slow, especially with the fact that there's up sitting on these various sportsbooks. So let's do that now. Using real data from real sportsbooks. See that Cardinals sitting at 12 and a half points, about a 2.5% chance of going over. We're getting pick is going to be Bam Adebayo of the Yankees. A lot of great looking on Bam Adebayo, pretty much everything Bam related is really close. And he's going to be over right here. Again, 6 points. Bet if you look at that been working. 5 Flip has been working. The market's already moving on the under 25. They've got him up at 14 to 5 right now. So the PRA also a solid bet. We've got 5 PRA. This season has 33.5. Bet online does as well. Market on both sides. Just the higher one. I think you'll be able to help.
why I need the best security pacifier on them. Here I the wrong. The Sony TV-1 12.
So you mean to tell me you got friends like Oprah, Beyonce, you know how much money Oprah is worth alone? Y'all know how much money Oprah is worth alone by herself? And this is just off net worth, so you know she got like 10 times this amount. The lady got $3 billion fucking dollars. $3 billion fucking dollars. $2.5 billion. So you got $6 billion between them three. You got $6 billion between Beyonce, Jay-Z, and Oprah alone. Name somebody else. Who else is rich as hell that supports her? Who else? Name somebody else. Jennifer Lopez got $400 million. Her and Beyonce got $1 billion together. Over $1 billion, like $1.2 billion together. Jay-Z and Oprah got $5.5 billion by themselves. Man, you know how much money these people got? Take your shit, man. She got $1.6 billion herself. Then all the celebrities lined up probably got $20 billion between just the celebrities that she put on in the damn event. Then they can tell me between every single one of these celebrities, Kamala thinks over their money. Let me guess, Kamala, you ready for us to pay for this? Yes, you voted for this. All of these things together is $20 billion. As of 2024, find yourself grappling with significant financial challenges and the importance of principle are in California, it says for President Harris and campaign is pushing for wages and investment in also raised $1 billion after 40 report by y'all telling me what the fuck does that tell you? What does Rome tell me? What does that tell y'all? It is $20 million in debt and she's pocketed 118 of 1 billion. What does that tell you? What is that telling y'all? Pocketed 118 billion of the 1 billion in her bank account. Mismanaged money, she can't even manage her damn money. So she's not even going broke. She's not paying that. They're going to a night. Whenever the election results are indicated, such as the decisive win on the president Trump,
What you need, boss? Some wheels? I can bring them round.
somebody in the campaign is taking her out. So basically, somebody in the campaign came out and said that she's not paying nobody on the sales. She's on concerts, on installments, staff, some of the security. She owes a lot of people a lot of money right now. Kamala Harris got a pocket money. And
I'll get there as soon as I can. Okay, I got stuff to do.
Oh, Donald Trump was here in North Carolina. He said he was going to talk about the economy. I think you all watched. You know what I'm about to say. But he offered no serious plan to reduce costs for middle class families. No plan to expand access to housing or health care. And that, actually, I think for most of us, was not surprising. Because we already know this plan. We know the Project 2025 agenda. So there's a choice in this election. Donald Trump's plan to devastate the middle class, punish working people, and make the cost of living go up to millions of Americans. 2 days ago, Donald Trump
have to make fundamental changes in civil rights. And those civil rights, by the way, include not just only African Americans, but the LGBT community. He wants to get rid of the ability of Medicare, for the utility. I did not oppose busing in America. What I opposed is busing ordered by the Department of Education. That's what I oppose, making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with COVID, dealing with everything we had to do. Look, if you will determine, I mean, man, y'all understand when I tell y'all, like running stuff, like something is not right. Something is going off. Early the outcome of this election. Vote, vote, vote. If you're able to vote early in your state, vote early. If you're able to vote in person, vote in person. Vote whatever way is the best way for you. Because he cannot stop you to continue to move until we get total ban on the total initiative relative to what we're going to do, more border patrol and more asylum. President Trump? I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either. Look, I can do a side by side. Joe Biden said twice in the debate last week that he's going to repeal the Trump tax cuts. That was tax cuts that gave the average working family $2,000 in a tax break every single year. Senator, that is absolutely not true. Is he only going to repeal part of the Trump tax cut? If you don't mind letting me finish, we can then have a conversation, okay? Please. Okay. This is supposed to be a debate based on fact and truth. And the truth and the fact is, Joe Biden has been very clear. He will not raise taxes on anybody who makes less than $400,000 a year. Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking. I'm speaking. The important is that the truth. Joe Biden said twice in the debate last week that he's going to repeal the Trump tax cuts. That was tax cuts that gave the average working family $2,000 in tax break every single year. That is absolutely not true. Is he only going to repeal part of the Trump tax cut? If you don't mind letting me finish, we can then have a conversation. Please.
I guess you won't really be making much impact on the world.
It's like they don't think we're smart enough. I don't even like going to
When I was young, I used to jump for joy and say, oh yeah, Obama, black president, he's so amazing, same color as me. But when I started to do more research, one of the biggest things I was confused about is, well, why is he a Democrat? What is a Democrat? I did more research about the Democrat Party. Sir, you guys are going to pop off about the head saying, oh, there's a party split in the Southern strategy and all these things, which is true. Which you may say is true. I don't believe it is true at all. I understand, you may think I'm wrong. However, one of the biggest questions I had was, why is Obama in the same party as the people that started the KKK, the same people that voted against the Civil Rights Act, the same people that are on the news talking about how black people aren't able to that when I was young, I used to jump for joy and say, yeah, Obama, black president, he's so amazing.
Hola, ¿qué
When I started to do more research, one of the biggest things I was confused about is, why is he a Democrat? What is a Democrat? I did more research about the Democrat Party. Sure, you guys are going to pop off about the head saying, oh, there's a party split in the Southern strategy and all these things, which you may say is true. I don't believe it is true at all. I understand, you may think I'm wrong. However, one of the biggest questions I had was, why is Obama in the same party as the people that started the KKK, the same people that voted against the Civil Rights Act, the same people that are on the news talking about how black people aren't able to accomplish anything and need, welfare and stability, with affirmative action, things like that. When I was so, I've been trying to do that. I've been trying to then
Hola. Hola. ¿Qué tal? ¿You okay? ¡Qué milagro! Hello. Hey, what's up?
As a democracy, we know there's a duality to the nature of democracy. I think that there's a duality to the nature of democracy. The nature of democracy is a duality to it. It has two sides to it. On the one hand, incredible strength. On the one hand, it is incredible strength. Oh, so strong. What it does for its people to protect and defend their rights, their liberties, their freedom, in terms of what it does upholding the individual rights, in terms of the strength it gives its people and protects in terms of individual freedom, and incredibly fragile. And very fragile. On the other hand, democracy, extraordinarily fragile. As a democracy.
So as you see, everything is off the damn computer. Every single thing that you read is off the computer.
Thank you. Well, let's start with this.
Y'all double tap that screen like that. Double tap that screen. Let's go.
prices have gone up, and families and individuals are dealing with the realities of that bread costs more, that gas costs more. And we have to understand what that means. That's about the cost of living going up. That's about having to stress and stretch limited resources. That's about a source of stress for families that is not only economic, but is on a daily level, something that is a heavy weight to carry. So it is something that we take very seriously. Very seriously. And we know from the history of this issue in the United States that when you see these prices go up, it has a direct impact on the quality of life for all people in our country. So it's a big issue, and we take it seriously. And it is a priority for us to do good things.
Okay, so let me ask the Rose, what the hell did she mean by this? What does she mean? All she gave, they're asking her, why is this happening? What is up with this inflation? Salute for Keyshawn being a member for 10 months. Salute Big Rest and all my friends and my salute, Keyshawn. Thank you. Something flowers for Keyshawn. But what is the answer to that question? I still don't get why is everything so high? Why is the cost of living higher? You're just saying, okay, well, bread is higher, gas is higher because the cost of living is higher. Okay, well, why is the cost of living higher? What makes the cost of living so high right now in 2024? Anybody else answer the question for me? Why is the cost of living higher in 2024? I don't know the answer to that question because you don't answer the question.
No exhaust, no diesel smell. The bus has Wi-Fi, and even USB outlets next to every seat. I mean, come on, imagine. You can charge your phone on your way home from work. That's good stuff. No exhaust, no diesel smell. The bus has Wi-Fi, and even USB outlets next to every seat. I mean, come on, imagine. You can charge your phone on your way home from work. That's good stuff.
That's the best you can do for money. Giving us USBs on the bus. USBs
I want to speak to you tonight about the need for us to lower the temperature in our politics. And remember, while we may disagree, we are not enemies. We're neighbors. We're friends, co-workers, citizens. Most importantly, we're fellow Americans. Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans represent an extremism that threatens the very foundations of our republic. Trump and the extreme MAGA Republicans pose a clear and present danger to our democracy. I want to speak to you tonight about the need for us to lower the temperature in our politics. And remember, while we may disagree, we are not enemies. We're neighbors. We're friends, co-workers, citizens. Most importantly, we're a fellow Americans. Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans represent an extremism that threatens the very foundations of our republic. Trump and the extreme MAGA Republicans pose a clear and present danger to our democracy.
Okay, so why is that's what my point was last time. Why is America not in an uproar? I was asking my people yesterday, you ever telling me all this crazy stuff? So my family was crazy. I was like, okay, so where's all the protesters? Oh, they're everywhere. There was one yesterday. I said, I don't remember. Oh, okay. Well, can't tell me more about this. Can you send me the link? Yeah, I'll send it to you right now.
fighting for it. That's how we came into being.
Oh, it's cracking, homie.
Because the people before us understood that one of the greatest expressions for the love of our country, one of the greatest expressions of patriotism is to fight for the ideals of
But we all know we've still got a lot of work done around it as perspective. It says cut taxes, towards
No one followed you, right?
They
should probably get out of here soon, too.
I think we got to invest in education.
Got something new just for you.
My plan has 5 basic parts. 1, get us energy independent. North American energy independent. That creates about 4 million jobs.
Now that right there will make an impression.
Particularly in Latin America. Crack down in China, give me what they cheat. Number 3, make sure our people have the skills they need to succeed. And the best schools in the world, we're on par with that now. Number 4, get us to a balanced budget. Number 5, champion small business.
Thanks. You didn't see me.
focus on the Republican Party. So there's more on the list of policies that you could look at. You're so, like you said, indoctrinated by that party that you're not going to look at them anyway. Same thing for the Republican Party. If both parties probably looked, we would have more of a centered right thing going on. But again, people are only looking for the negatives in each other's parties instead of looking at the positive as well.
So they're going to say her credentials makes her more qualified. But just because you have credentials don't mean make you more qualified to be a leader in no type of field. Let's talk about
Did they not forget in 1991 what you did with Nelson Mandela? Did you care to shake it up?
It never does.
Don't you know?
I don't think it's a narrative the press like.
Nelson Mandela, 80 participants were trying to come to the United States. The United States government wasn't helping them. No one was helping them. Chartered a 727 plane for their entire trip.
Now that's crazy.
You can talk about anything. Why is it hard to talk about the things you've done?
It's something that I love doing it. I don't need praise for it. I don't. We all like a certain level of praise, but I've never. I just like helping people.
$100,000 to raise dogs? You ain't a dog guy. Explain that.
So that's Lara. So I have a wonderful, the wife of Eric, who loves the dog, and I did that in her honor, actually. And when you listen to her voice, dogs will treat her very badly. Some evil people. So I did that for my daughter, more so than me. I don't know how much you have dogs, but I want to take care of them. And I had an opportunity. You know, as president, you can do a lot of things, and she's a good person, so I did it for her. Tuition costs in colleges and universities have been exploding, and I mean absolutely exploding. While academics have been obsessed with indoctrinating American youth, the time has come to reclaim our once great educational institutions from the radical left, and we will do that. Our secret weapon will be the college accreditation system. It's called accreditation for a reason. The accreditors are supposed to ensure that schools are not ripping off students and taxpayers, but they have failed totally. When I return to the White House, I will fire the radical left accreditors that have allowed our colleges to become dominated by Marxist maniacs and lunatics. We will then accept applications for new accreditors who will impose real standards on colleges once again and once and for all. These standards will include defending the American tradition in Western civilization, protecting free speech, eliminating wasteful administrative positions that drive up costs and complexity, removing all Marxist diversity, equity, and inclusion bureaucracy, offering options for accelerated and low-cost degrees, providing meaningful job placement and career service, and implementing college entrance and exit exams to prove that students are actually learning and getting their money. Furthermore, I will direct the Department of Justice to pursue federal civil rights cases against schools that continue to engage in racial discrimination and schools that persist in. Are y'all hearing? Are y'all hearing this stuff? Everything that I've been saying to y'all, that he's been telling y'all he's going to do, that he's doing, he's changing the world. This stuff should have been done. This stuff should have been done in the past 4 years. This stuff should have got done. And listen to what he got. I got more, man. I got a bunch of stuff. Providing meaningful job placement and career service, and implementing college entrance and exit exams to prove that students are actually learning. free speech, then we just don't have a free country. It's as simple as that. If this most fundamental right is allowed to perish, then the rest of our rights as liberties will topple, just like dominoes when we're down. That's why today I'm announcing my plan to shatter the government revolution and to reclaim the right to communication for all nations. Reclaim is a very important word.
Beautiful!
Bombshell reports have confirmed that a citizen group of deep state bureaucrats, Silicon Valley pirates, left-wing activists, and depraved corporate distributors have been conspiring to manipulate and silence American people. They have collaborated to suppress vital information on everything from elections to public life. Censorship cartel must be dismantled and destroyed, and it must happen immediately. And in my inauguration, I will sign an executive order banning any federal department or agency from colluding with any organization, business, or person to censor, limit, categorize, or impede the lawful speech of American citizens. I will then ban federal money from being used to label domestic speech as his or his information. That's what I like. Yeah, all that stuff goes on Twitter, but then you go look at it, oh, that's say no more. Say no more. Identifying and firing every federal bureaucrat who has engaged in domestic or partners involved in new online censorship regime that would disrupt the aggressively constitute any foreign national government. Federal civil rights law and anti-piracy law, federal election law, union law, and antitrust laws, and a host of other potential business laws. Every Silicon Valley company ordered them not to destroy evidence